Hello everybody, my name is RetroBoyo3 and welcome to this very interesting minifigure polybag I'll be reviewing today for the LEGO Ninjago movie. This polybag is simply called Lloyd Garmadon, and it's actually very interesting how I came to own this figure because originally around the release of the LEGO Ninjago movie, it was a special bonus for if you spent $50 or more on LEGO. You'll get this exclusive Lloyd minifigure, and it was from September 22nd to October 8th, so despite the fact that I really wanted this figure, I didn't end up getting it because, because I didn't have $50 and no one was willing to start Christmas shopping by October 8th because that's kind of ridiculous, but anyway. So I just thought I'd never get this figure forever, but then just yesterday I was walking around in Target, and I just happened to come across the LEGO aisle, where they had a bunch of these guys and a bunch of Kiss Kiss Tuxedo Batmans, which, if you don't know, was that was a bonus for if you watched the LEGO Batman movie in 3D at Cinemark. You got that figure, and I actually got one of those from seeing the movie, but and seeing as how that was my second time, if I'd known that it would just be available at Target for $3.99, I probably wouldn't have gone to see the movie in 3D, because that was expensive, but anyway. Not to mention the fact that the nearest Cinemark is about an hour away from my house, so... But anyway, so I now own this figure, and I can give you my opinion on it. So, first off, I gotta say, this figure is really great, because if I just bring in two other Lloyd figures, you'll be able to see that it is a great in-between between Lloyd's casual clothing and his ninja outfit. So here I'm just grabbing a couple of clear stands, so you can see this is sort of the casual Lloyd that comes in some of the sets, and this is the suited up Lloyd that comes in some of the sets, so I'm actually going to get these on a bit of a better stand to compare them. Okay, so here we are, and now to compare the three, you can obviously see that the basic idea with this figure is similar to the Clark Kent minifig LEGO produced in 2013, and the basic idea of this is simply that Lloyd is unzipping his hoodie to reveal his Green Ninja outfit, which doesn't work exactly as a transitional piece because obviously on the casual minifigure he just has a white undershirt and not his ninja outfit, but I think it's still a cool thing to have. You may notice that the ninja outfit doesn't have the reflective design on the promotional figure that's on the normal one, but that's fine. Again, this isn't perfect, it's just kind of a cool thing to have. Something you may notice is that this promotional version has a hood, which is one of the main reasons I wanted it, because that hood piece is only available in this polybag and in the collectible minifigures line, and well, if I had the CMF Lloyd, then that would make this collection seem a little more complete, because obviously, technically, this would be a bit of a better transition if here I had the hooded Lloyd instead of the standard Lloyd. But the reason I really wanted this bag, and something LEGO kind of lied about, was the hair color, because in the CMF, the Lloyd minifigure had this really awkward color of tan hair on the mask that almost looks sort of gray. And on the polybag, for this promotional version, they made it look the same blonde as just the standard Lloyd, so I wanted that, but of course, now I can see that it's just the same grayish color. And by the way, LEGO, I think this is interesting because not only when I first saw this piece was I think that this hood would really work great for a Jedi Master in Star Wars, like maybe Obi-Wan or Old Man Luke, but this hair color that they have on this guy almost looks exactly like Mark Hamill's current hair color, so now we know that for the next Last Jedi set, LEGO just needs to give Mark Hamill a dark green hairpiece with light tan printing on it. So this hood piece is great, and I really hope to see it on the next Obi-Wan we get from Episode 4. And obviously this hood piece can be used on just any figure, so here's how it looks on the casual Lloyd, and here's how a Lloyd hairpiece looks on this Lloyd. And just to complete things, and just to finish things off, here we have the new Lloyd, or I guess just the promotional Lloyd, with the Lloyd hood, like the ninja mask, And this actually poses something pretty interesting, and another really great reason for why I wanted this figure, so if I just set them all back to normal, Actually, I lied. I'm going to keep Ninja Lloyd unmasked for a while, because another great thing about this promo figure is the face print. Because, as obviously, I'll also unmask the other two, but obviously this guy just has a very simple angry face, which is really nice to see, because on the casual Lloyd, we just got two smiling expressions, and on the, I guess the normal Lloyd, we got this really weird dynamic face and this dynamic angry face. So you can sort of see the alternate expression, and by the way, this guy does have no back printing, but that makes sense since he doesn't need the hood, since he comes with a hood piece, obviously, but so yeah, I think it's great to just get a standard frown for a Lloyd figure. And obviously the torso is pretty much the other main draw to this guy, so honestly I'll just move these other two guys out of the way now, and just get back to our regularly scheduled review. But yeah, so the head's great. It is single-sided, those you did see, which is honestly fine. I mean, honestly, seeing this face, I kind of wish that maybe LEGO had made a face for the new Sons of Garmadon, since I kind of wish maybe LEGO would just taken the main face from this head and combined it with this face to create maybe a bit less awful-looking Lloyd head, because seriously, this guy is terrible, and I hate this face. But anyway, you can see that the torso print is, again, very nice. The legs are identical to those on casual Lloyd, but they still look fine with a bit of hoodie hanging over, as well as the belt, and again, it looks good. The sword is nothing special, but it is nice to get in this now very cheap polybag. So yeah, that is the LEGO Ninjago Movie Lloyd Garmadon figure polybag. Overall, I would rate this set for the price. I would say it's a definite A, because this is a great figure, and something I think is really interesting is, why did LEGO not put this guy in the LEGO Ninjago Movie collectible minifigs? Because this is just sort of a random one-off promotional figure. But the CMF line for Ninjago Movie, basically, here's what it had. It had literally this exact Lloyd minifigure, except he also came with his hairpiece in addition to the mask. He didn't have the back angry face, he just had this one really terrible face, and he had a printed tile for blueprints. That's it. Just this guy with an even worse face and a printed tile. Garbage. The other Lloyd figure we got for the CMF line was, if I just take this hood piece, it's what you see here, but with no double face, which honestly makes it a bit better since the double face on this guy is super weird, but anyway, but then this guy with the cereal bowl, spoon, and some arm printing that wasn't in the set because LEGO hates us. That's untrue, but anyway, so yeah, again, garbage. I mean, maybe a bit less garbage, since, hey, I mean, you get a bowl and a spoon, that's pretty great, but yeah, and seriously, this guy's just such a better Lloyd figure, and I don't understand why we got those two garbage figures in the CMF line. Not to mention Kendo Lloyd, which was alright, but it wasn't really very special. It was really just the Kendo mask and nothing else that was special about it. So I don't know why we got all those crappy Lloyd figures, and then we just have this one really random guy that doesn't matter. Like, seriously, Kendo Lloyd was a pre-order bonus, and those two guys were CMFs. Why is this one random polybag so great? Why did LEGO put all their focus into this one random polybag that no one's going to remember? I don't know, but I'm glad they did, because this is honestly probably one of my favorite Ninjago Movie minifigs. I'm glad to own it. So yeah, honestly, that's really all I have to say on this figure. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see all of you in my next video. Farewell.